Hello and welcome back to Paperteers. Today we're going to be doing page number 2 in this slimline folio. In the last video we did the interior cover and we did a little pop-up. Cute. We're going to start on page 2 and we're going to do page 3. And in case you have not seen the previous matting, I'll go ahead and flip through real quick. This folio measures 4.5 inches wide. It's 8.5 inches tall. It has a 3/4 inch spine. This paper collection is "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" by Crafter's Companion. We'll flip this open and get started on this page. On this page, I think I'm going to do just a belly band. And I wanted to place it kind of low because in this folio, I'm trying to design it where it can hold at least 20 photos. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take these 3x4 cut aparts and leave them connected and just accordion fold them, so that you can place your photos on either side. And if you wanted to, you could place on both sides and have up to 8 photos. But my game plan is 4 photos. So I'm going to create a little small belly band right here on the latter part of this page. And also, it leaves you a space in case you wanted to plant a photo there. The belly band already cut. These pages are 4.25, so 4 1/4. The cover pages are 4 1/2. I went ahead and placed some tear tape, double-sided tape, on my belly band just to save a little time. But because this craft paper is such a beast, you need all the help you can have. You need the strongest adhesive you could craft with to sometime keep it down. So I'm going to put a little wet glue on it, and I'm going to stand up here so that I can see exactly where I'm putting this, because the piece of cardstock or designer paper that I'm going to mat with is going to match perfectly to our seam, and so it's important that I get this on here really well. So what I mean by that, I'm going to tilt it up where you can see it a little better, that this placement completes this seam, so it kind of disappears, which I thought was pretty cute. So I'm going to place it down, and I did cut it so it'll be a really tight fit, so you're not going to see very much of the cardstock. I have my handy dandy spatula here. Oh, that turned out so cute. And let me open this card for you so you can see how the seam continues all the way across. Isn't that cute? And once again, these cut aparts, I'm going to leave them attached in this accordion fold so that you can slip it right behind here. And of course, you have plenty of room, but once you place your photos, it's going to thicken up a little bit, and it should be kind of a tight fit there and stay put. Now, when I built this folio, I left a gusset of 1/4 inch because I knew I was going to be putting things with dimensionals and just have a little bulk to it. So I wanted my folio to still be able to lie flat. But I think at the end of the day, after I get all these pages filled, I'm going to end up using some sort of closure. I'm still on the fence about what that's going to be right now, so we'll check that out a little bit later. On the next page here, which is super cute, I'm going to make another insert that's like a pop-up card. I've already glued down the interior, and I'm going to add some other embellishments to pull it all together. But I did die cut this front, and if you can look closely, you'll see that it has kind of a brick pattern on it. And that was a folder die, embossing folder that I used to cut that from Crafter's Companion. I thought that was really cute, and it turned out, and these windows are operational. Now these little girls here, they were die cutted from another page. I was trying to find that page. If I run across it, I'll show it to you. But I just simply die cutted the little girls out and put them there as though they were peering out the window at Santa, flying across in the sky. And also, it's a photo frame. Another scrap piece of cardstock or designer paper. And I'm going to put something here so that you can access it a little bit easier and put it back in here a little bit easier as well. But for right now, I'm just going to shimmy it on back in there and finish placing it here on my page. So let me see what I want to do first. I think I'm going to go ahead and embellish it first. And what I have to embellish it is, again, some more scraps to cover this. And I just thought this was really cute because if you can look closely here, you can see the musical notes that this has. And it just kind of simply blends it in. And because I want this to be another place to place a photo, I'm going to use a cut apart to put there. So it's going to be really cute. But before I glue this down, I'm going to place a magnet here for a closure because this is going to get kind of bulky, because I plan on using another design element as my pop-up, and it's pretty dimensional. And I'll show you what I mean here in a sec. Now I'm going to put it too close to the edge because we know that it won't close. It won't adhere. The designer paper won't adhere too well if you put it too close to the edge. So I'm just going to place it down, pull it apart, and you should have a magnet in the exact location that you need it. Now, in the past, I've always put another piece of tear tape across there just for a little extra stability. But in this case, I think we're going to be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I don't talk very much when I glue. So feel free to talk amongst yourselves. And there you have it. And I'll try to hold it a little bit because I really don't like it when it kind of comes apart down here. Use this spatula. Sorry if my hand was in the way. I'm trying a new angle and I wanted you all to be able to see closely what I'm doing, and it's kind of hard to figure out which angle I need to be at. So I think, I'm not sure if I'm going to use that up there. So I have this design element that came out of the Anna Griffin's Christmas card kit. And as I said before, these designs match up so beautifully with this paper that I just think that'll be a really pretty backdrop to the element I'm going to put here. But let's check it out first because I need your opinion on something. The design element that I want to use for the pop-up is a Christmas tree. And again, these come out of her card making kit. Now we have two little girls up front, and we have a cute little dolly and some pink elements. And I thought this tree would be so cute. Oh, I forgot I put the magnets in. I thought this element would be so cute to put there as a pop-up. What you think? But then, if I put this behind it, is that doing too much? And then also, when I close it, I don't know if you can see it or not, it kind of interferes with the magnetic closure because it's too tall. So, moving on to the next size. Let's see if I can give you a good visual. Again, I want to put this back here as a backdrop. And I love the way that sentiment is just peeking around that Christmas tree. I think that's so cute. And I'll show you the smallest tree and see if that's giving what I want it to give. See, I think that's too tiny. So I think I'm going to go with the middle size because I do want to use this. And my other option is going ahead and putting this here, but then, no, that's too plain for me. I think I'm going to go with this tree and this backdrop. I think that's how I'm going to handle that. Okay, and I'll glue these. I'm going to place it right over the magnet all the way to the edge because I feel like these magnets are so strong. They won't have any problems connecting. I'm going to have to scoot this over. Something I didn't anticipate, but I don't want to trim that leaf off. So I'm just going to let it live the way it want to live. All right. And now for the tree. It does have a sticky back, but I'm not going to peel it off. Instead, I'm going to use tear tape right here. And let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to place a little glue. Trying to get a bird's eye view of it. Because I scooted over just a tad, it's kind of interfering, but I think I'm going to go ahead and go with it because it's still cute. And so I'm going to put my glue on this area. Ooh, I got heavy-handed with that, boy. So I like to push it up next to it and then gently close it once I got it in the position that I want it. And bring it on down. Boy, that was a good closure on that. And I do have a little peeking out here, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I think I'm going to let it live there until I decide I'm done with the rest of my folio. And it's taking just a minute to get here, but I think I'm going to let it stay there until I'm ready to really embellish and look everything over as a whole. These little girls are so cute. And they look so dimensional. I am going to put a design element on front to finish that off for right now. So in order to make this pop-up card insert functional for this folio, I'm going to place this 3x4 cut apart right here. I think I have that centered pretty well. Let me pull it up and check it out. That's why I like wet glue. It gives you a little time before it sets completely and you have a chance to make any adjustments that you need to. Now this card got a little bit more busier visually than I wanted it to, but overall I do like it and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna place it on this page by gluing the back of it. And like I said, I have a few embellishments that I want to put at the very bottom. I am going to leave just a little tiny space at the end of the page. But again, I'm trying to center it so that I can get it to lay flat. And I think that's it. Uh-oh, we're trying to open a window here. Let me get that open and press from behind so I can get a really good stick. And this is one that I could have, if I wanted to, kind of put it on first and then embellished it. But be sure to make sure that you got, you make good contact with your glue before it dries. Because these heavier inserts, they will pop off if they don't have a really good adhesion. I think we got it. Oh my goodness, I think that's so cute. It's shaping up so pretty. Open it for you. Beautiful. Okay, let's put this back. And you know what? For a second, I didn't see that. I was like, what happened? What happened to my belly band? But that's my point. And I think I'm going to put it on this side just to give it even more. And see how that matches up? That is the cutest. Okay. Well, that's it for these 2 pages. We got 1, 2, 3 done. I want you to join me next time because I'll be doing 4, 5, and maybe 6. I'm not sure, but definitely 4 and 5. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.